My name's also Jeff.
What's your name, sir?
My name is TYG.
Hey, what up? TYG in the house.
This is awkward as hell.
Today we're kicking in Winona.
Not dox ourselves here, let's be careful.
We are not in a dorm room.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we are in a dorm room, but there's many colleges and a boarding school here, so...
What's called a professional recording studio?
Yes, where Tracy McGrady also records his.
He's a frequent visitor here.
Yes, we'll get him on an episode. So, TYG, what are we doing here?
We're talking about the man, and I just wanted to say, bringing it back up the Magic Johnson. Don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it. We talking about Madvillainy.
Woo! Hey. All right, sick. So, what kind of the format of this series will be is we'll go through a couple of our favorite tracks, about 5, maybe 10, depending on the length of the project. And then at the end, after some discussion, we will give our personal ratings of the album. And then if it is in your top 10 discography rankings, you could also say where it is. So, wow. Shut up, bitch. TYG. Give us some thoughts.
Damn, you just want to do some tracks?
Yeah, just talk about some tracks you think are good as shit.
Maybe my unpopular opinion, but damn, Sick Fit, number 1.
Sick Fit, number 1?
Yeah.
I'd say it's in the top 5.
I would say Sick Fit, I don't even know if it's the best instrumental on the album.
Okay, Do Not Fire is pretty good. But
Do Not Fire and
Super
Villain Theme, I think Super Villain Theme might be better than... I know Do Not Fire I like better than...
That's the intro, right? Super Villain Theme?
No, it's the Illest Villains is the first one, and then Super Villain Theme is later.
Oh, okay.
Super Villain Theme's good as fuck. No, I don't even know if Sick Fit's number 1 instrumental, so that's kind of a hot take by you, Mr.
I said it was my unpopular opinion. I made sure to clarify, but
the instrumental is definitely an integral part of defining what the track is and how it stands along.
Yeah, exactly.
The listing. However, the instrumental doesn't constitute what the defining track of the album is. My personal favorite is America's Most Blooded, but you can't really say it has the best instrumental out of these.
Yeah, no, exactly. But if I was to specifically talk about them on instrumental qualities, I would say I like listening to Do Not Fire and Super Villain Theme more, but I would rather hear Doom on Sick Fit than the other two, because the other two don't really fit as a beat to rap on, but Sick Fit, that would have been sick if... That would have been sick if he spit some bars on that. But, in my opinion, I think that those 3 instrumental tracks don't even have the best beat on the album.
no, probably not.
I would think
Fancy Clown has got.
I would say Accordion, Rainbows. Rainbows might be my favorite.
Yeah.
Accordion and Rainbows are my 2 favorite, and then I think All Caps, Raid, and what did you just say? Fancy Clown. I think they all.
If you count that as instrumental,
the background
the
beat.
sample is really cool.
Yeah. So wow, we're talking about instrumentals an awful lot. So give us some of your other favorite tracks, Mr. Grebs.
Yeah, I was very interested that Martin said America's Most One, and does that even have a Doom verse on it? I think it is just Quasimodo.
It's just Quaz, I'm pretty sure. I haven't listened to it recently.
I feel like Quaz he's an interesting character, It's kind of deviating from our talk with the album specifically, but Lord Quasimodo.
Quaz is good. I've not delved enough into Quasimodo's solo discography, but I like The Unseen. The Unseen is pretty good. Mm-hmm. I have not listened. That's the only project I've listened to from front to back of Quaz's. Mm-hmm. But seeing how you're a big Quaz fan, Martin, do you think Quaz would you rank Quaz above or below Doom?
Oh, below it for sure.
Okay.
He doesn't have that much of a presence in the hip hop community, but I listened to Quaz for the first time even before I listened to a single Kendrick Lamar album or song, and you know how Kendrick Lamar has some voice modifications here and there,
his high pitched shit.
Yeah. So it was Quaz was the first person that really exposed me to voice modifications being present within a rap track of any sort.
Yeah, I feel like he really does it right though too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's got me thinking now. A bunch of Kendrick's shit, like his like higher pitch shit. It does reminisce Quaz's stuff a lot. Like I'm trying to think like institutionalized.
OJ?
Yeah, we're
I'm not.
we're sponsored by Sunny D, guys. So go out there and drink your orange milk. But specifically, I think Institutionalized is a good example. Like the beginning of Institutionalized, of like kind of him making his voice higher. It's kind of Quasimodo-esque.
Oh yeah.
But also I kind of like the way that voice modification kind of like poked its head into other forms of experimental rap. Like an example, 100 Gex. It's an artist I've been listening to a lot.
They're crazy.
That shit's crazy. And they're like higher pitched Quasimodo mixed with Death Grips mixed with
A higher pitched Quasimodo.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Oh shit. 100. It's like you've got Death Grips on one tier, and then a tier above it is 100 Gex.
I don't know what to think of that.
I think it's good as hell. Hand Crushed by a Mallet. Fucking Ringtone. 745 Sticky. Stupid Horse. Those. That's just from their most recent Project 1000 gigs. I think that shit's good as fuck. And also they influence Odd Future a lot too, because like obviously people like Earl, Tyler Crater said it was one of his inspirations. I don't know if Tyler Crater said it was one of his inspirations, but he was a huge Doom fan.
Yeah, he's a big Doom.
Yeah, Frank Ocean, big Doom fan, but obviously his work is not similar at all.
Oh no.
To the villain.
No.
That's quite a ways from.
That's a different topic.
Doom sometimes sounds like he's gargling on a hot dog. You got Frank Ocean.
Talk about Odd Future though, like, what you guys like personal opinions on them? I've personally never listened to any of their specific works. Like the things that I usually fuck with in that scope is usually, what's it called? I don't even know what's it called. Like Odd Future Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Odd Future Wolfgang Kill Them All.
Like,
So I was a decent. I'd say I liked Odd Future stuff, but it was definitely too top heavy, because you had Tyler, you had Earl, and you had Frank, and they were in like a tier of their own, and then you had everyone else. Like Haji's pretty decent. Damo Genesis is almost in the tier with Earl, Frank, and Tyler. I'd say
big mid tier.
he's mid. He's pretty mid. A lot of his stuff is mid.
So you're saying like the polarization between their statuses within the group itself?
There's too many of them.
There was too many of them. Oldie though is one of my favorite hip hop tracks of all time. It's definitely my top 5.
Yeah.
What
is that thing like?
It's 10 minutes long. It's so hyped though.
Yeah.
Oh, Jasper is hilarious. I love Jasper.
Yeah, but nobody hears about him, but he's like so funny.
He is hilarious. I fucking love Jasper. Odd Future is definitely good. I don't think it's a bad thing they disbanded. It was definitely a product of its time. Listening back to it now, they say a lot of shit you can't really say anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just want another Earl Tyler song, man. I want Earl Wolf to come out. That should be so good, but it won't come out.
For sure. For the sake of time, I think we're going to have to cut this podcast short. I have to be cooking some Corona for me in a matter of 5 minutes or so.
Oh, shit.
But,
I forgot we were talking about Madvillainy. Oh, fuck. I didn't even talk about my favorite tracks.
Let's go with, like, just going around and just
say your
sharing our favorite tracks.
Say top 5 favorite tracks and what you rank it. You go, Ty.
Let's go. Oh, fuck. We'll go Fancy Clown, number 1. Accordion, number 2. Raid, number 3. We'll go Rainbows, number 4. And then Sick Fit, number 5. That's my top 5.
I'll just go since I haven't talked much about the actual album. I've been on a tangent. I would say Accordion, number 1. Rainbows, number 2. Number 3, I would put Fancy Clown. Number 4, all caps. And I put Raid at number 5.
Despite America's Most Blooded not having much of like, or maybe not at all, like Madvillainy on the track itself, I'd rank it first from the album just because like it was the first song I listened off of it and
kind of a nostalgia kind of thing.
I'd say after that, Raid, Fancy Clown, probably Meat Grinder, And then accordion.
that shit's got some mad
Hey,
vibes.
shout out to Strange Ways, by the way. That song's good as fuck.
Music video's lit.
I've never seen the music video.
It's just a
I've
bunch
never
of
seen the music video
claymation.
either.
It's claymation doom, and it's funny.
So,
It's like "Hello, Governor," the music video for that.
I don't know.
Where he's like split in half, and he's like,
Yeah, yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, the JJ Doom, where he's just like, yeah, it's like that.
alright, that was the Groundhog Day podcast. It's our tribute to Madvillainy by the OG Madvillain.
we'll be looking to make this at least maybe once or twice.
300 episode podcast.
300 episodes, then we're done.
That sounds
we're
fucking
gonna
ideal.
we'll do 1 to 2 podcasts a week. It'll vary in length. Obviously, Martin has to cook Corona right now. But I don't know. Maybe an episode could be 10 minutes like this one, or maybe an episode could be 14 hours.
This is just an intro. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
just
just
the
we're
intro.
dipping our feet in the water.
Oh wait, album rankings. Rank it out of 10. Ty first.
Oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. 7. I'm just putting it low because I don't know what the fuck else are we gonna talk about on here.
True.
You know what I mean?
Q, you're just bringing controversies to bring people back.
Yeah, I'm bringing 2.
2 out of 10. Martin.
Dude, it's not even in my top 20, to be honest with you. I'd
Top
say
20
that.
albums?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, I thought we were ranking this thing out like 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh! I thought it was like how this album places like on
No,
your-
no,
Oh no, like a
Okay,
like
okay.
a scale.
So Ty said 2 out of 10.
Okay, I'd say like a 7.5 to 8.
Bruh, this is my second favorite album of all time, so obviously it gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
Alright.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's like a 4.
Thank
Bruh, Martin's killing Ty, so I don't know if he'll come back for the
My
next
nigga
album.
Taji's gonna finish that. Oh shit.
Sorry,
Oh, shout out to the Popo one time. Alright, guys. Hold on.
Peace out, fool.